Hello, and thank you for your recent purchase of the Nu Aqua Platinum Series RO system. Your access to pure, clean drinking water is just a few simple steps away. With that being said, let's begin by going over the tools you will need and the included components. The tools you will need include an electric drill, a 1/4 and 1/2 inch drill bit, a screwdriver, and an adjustable wrench. Now that you have your tools ready, let's open up the Nu Aqua Platinum Series and go over the included components. Multicolored hosing and other quick connect fittings. Filters and filter housing. Upper RO assembly and faucet. Storage tank. Elbow install. Start by applying 4 to 5 wraps around the 2 supplied 90-degree quick connect fittings. Install 1 elbow onto the first stage filter housing cap. Next, install the other elbow onto the third filter housing cap. Locate the 1 loose white tubing connected to the automatic shutoff valve and connect it to the quick connect on the third stage filter housing. And install the blue retainer clip. Filter housing. Remove the plastic wrapper from the first 3 filters located in their corresponding housing. Place filters back in proper housing once plastic is removed. Install stage 1 to the first cap, located on the right if you are facing the system. Stage 2 to the middle cap. And stage 3 to the third last cap. Use the filter wrench provided to tighten stages 1 through 3. Faucet installation. Locate the spot on your countertop you would like to install your faucet. Make sure that the faucet will hang over the sink. The countertop we are installing the faucet in today is quartz, and these methods apply to granite and other stone countertops that are prone to cracking as well. If you are drilling through quartz or granite, you will need to use clay to create a pool of water and do as so. When drilling into quartz or granite, you must use a 1/2 inch diamond-tipped hole saw drill bit, which is what we are using. When drilling into wood, laminate, or other non-stone countertops, drill a pilot hole using a 1/4 inch drill. Switch to a 1/2 inch drill bit and finish the hole. Now locate your faucet, slide the base onto the threaded shaft, and insert into the drilled hole on the countertop. Next, move under the sink and install the black rubber washer from the hardware included with the faucet. Slide the metal washer, spring lock washer, and tighten them all up with the provided nut. Use a 14mm wrench to tighten. You may need to hold the top portion of the faucet so that it does not churn in place. Drain saddle. Locate the spot on your drain plumbing to which you would like to install your drain saddle and mark it. This should be installed above the drain trap vertically or horizontally on the drain line as illustrated. Using a 1/4 inch drill bit, drill the section you marked. Locate the foam pad included with your drain saddle and peel out the center. Peel off the adhesive tape on the backside of the square foam piece and locate the half of your drain saddle with the quick fittings attached to it. Apply the foam square to the inside, making sure that the holes are aligned. On the second half of your drain saddle, press the 2 nuts provided into the cutout sections until they are secure. Using a small screwdriver or drill bit, slide it through the quick connect fitting on the drain saddle half and through the hole you drilled in your drain pipe. This will keep the 2 holes aligned as you finish the installation of your drain saddle. Align the second half of the drain saddle and use the screws provided to fasten the saddle in place. Be sure not to over-tighten and that the drain saddle is secure before removing the screwdriver or drill bit. Water feed adapter. Locate the valve on your cold water line and turn it to the off position, and then open the faucet to allow any water in the line to be drained. This will help minimize any water spilling during the next steps. Have a bucket or towel under the cold water valve and using an adjustable ended wrench, loosen the nut for your cold water line. Excess water trapped in the line may leak out when you loosen fully. Apply 3 to 4 wraps of Teflon tape to the threads of your cold water line. Apply 3 to 4 wraps of Teflon tape to the water feed adapter. Install the water feed adapter to the cold water valve using a wrench. Reinstall the cold water hose back on top of the water feed adapter and tighten with a wrench. System connections. The first connection will be from the carbon post filter to the faucet. Locate the included blue tubing and remaining faucet hardware. Slide the cap nut with the hole in the center down the blue tubing so that the threads are facing the tubing's end. Next, slide the white plastic circular bead-shaped piece down the blue tubing. Locate the white plastic plug and insert it into the end of the blue tubing. Insert the tubing into the base of the faucet, then secure it by tightening the nut on the blue tubing. Connect the opposing end of the blue tubing to the 90-degree quick connect fitting on the left side of the stage 5 post filter and install the blue retainer clip. Incoming water. Locate and install one end of the red tubing into the 90-degree elbow on the first stage filter housing and install the retainer clip. If your system has a pump, the fitting will be located on the front of the first stage filter housing. Insert the other end of the red tubing into the feed water adapter. Tank. Locate and install the yellow tubing onto the T fitting located on the 5th stage post carbon filter. Apply 3 to 4 wraps of Teflon tape to the top threads of your storage tank. Install the tank ball valve to the top of the tank. Unthread the cap from the tank ball valve and slide it down the end of the yellow tubing. Slide yellow tubing into the tank ball valve, then hand tighten the cap onto the valve. Drain. Locate the flow restrictor found on top of the system behind the membrane and install one end of the black tubing in its quick connect fitting and install the retainer clip. Install the other end of the black tubing to your drain saddle. System first time startup. Now that your system is installed, it must be flushed before it is ready to produce drinking water. Close the tank ball valves so that the handle is perpendicular to the yellow tubing. Slowly turn on the cold water line and check for leaks. Slowly open the feed water adapter. Check for leaks. If no leaks are found, completely open. If you see any leaks, turn off the cold water line and locate the leak. If the leak is coming from a fitting, remove the fitting and reapply Teflon tape and install it back onto the system. If the leak persists, contact our customer service immediately. Now turn open the faucet. It may take a few minutes for water to reach the faucet as the system is clearing out trapped air. Once water begins to flow, leave the faucet open for 10 minutes to flush any loose carbon from the filters. Your water may appear to have a black tint, which is completely normal. Turn off your faucet and open the tank ball valve. Allow the tank to completely fill, which typically takes 45 minutes to 2 hours, depending on your water pressure and contamination. Once the tank is filled, open the faucet and allow the tank to drain. This will take roughly 5 minutes. Repeat this process 3 to 5 times to make sure your system is properly flushed. Once you've completed flushing your system 3 to 5 times, your system is completely installed and you may drink the water. You may notice the water may appear cloudy for the first few weeks after the installation. What you're seeing is tiny air bubbles in the water, and this is completely normal. This will clear up on its own once all the air trapped in the system has been flushed. Congratulations on completing the installation of the Nu Aqua Platinum Series. You and your family now have access to pure, clean drinking water. As a reminder, you do have a service log located in your manual to help you accurately replace your filters. To give you an idea of the average filter's lifespan, filter stages 1 through 3 should be changed every 6 to 9 months. The membrane every 1 to 1.5 years, and the stage 5 post filter every 6 to 9 months. If your system has an alkaline or UV attachment, both the bulb and the filter are recommended to be changed once a year. If you have any questions or concerns, please give us a call and our customer service team will be happy to help you.